Well, Ichi, remember how you said, like, oh, glasses are now a separate accessory slot in FF14?
Yes, and I once again collected all of them in the new patch.
Yeah, well, now in Fortnite, we can wear Nike shoes. Just it could be IG-11 wearing fucking Air Jordans.
Great, the brain rot game becomes rottier.
Dude, I'm just waiting for when RoboCop will be updated to wear shoes, and I can put Nikes on RoboCop. It'll be the best thing ever.
Why is he wearing Shredder's cape?
It's Magneto's cape.
Why does Magneto's cape look like Shredder's cape?
Because they, like, in a couple seasons ago, like, Magneto was in the game, and they made him like a Wastelander Magneto skin, and it was pretty actually fucking badass. But I put it on IG-11 because I thought it looked.
This has been Facts You Will Never See on Jeopardy. Cue the roll call!
Connect. Loading.
Broadcast.
Perfect!
Show running super savant. Level up. Bluecaster super Ichi.
Loud and online. Greycaster, Robolane.
Researcher of the Tokuverse. Yellowcaster, Ultra Guard.
Combining comedy and critique. On air since 2014. Radio Sentai Castranger.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 513.
Fire Monkey.
It's
Episode
Panseer.
Panseer. And on a Pokemon adjacent note, I just finally gave in and started playing Pokemon TCG Pocket yesterday.
Oh, I thought that was Pokemon Sleep that you were sharing with us.
Hell no.
Fuck no.
He hates Pokemon Sleep.
It's the stupidest thing ever conceived.
I did see a funny picture that my buddy Reggie posted where, like, he got a Cramorant, and when the Cramorant's sleeping with a Pikachu, the Pikachu's in his mouth. And I was like, yes!
I don't know what the term for it is, but I got the rare version of Porygon with the full card art.
Cool.
I got a few others, but Porygon's the one I like the most. I have so far I've thrown together this like electric steel deck with some of the cool stuff that I got, so I'm cobbling together. I'll play a little. I'll give it a try.
Especially didn't use Scizor as your profile picture.
Scissor's not in the game as far as I've seen.
What the fuck? That's stupid.
Scyther is, but I don't see Scizor yet. They're not going to put every Pokemon in existence at the start of the game.
Why not watch Rainbow Colorado? We've got Failed Comedian Fights Skynet, Reading Rainbow Nights, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Fortnite, Gotta Catch 'Em All, and Type 2 Diabetes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty accurate.
Anyway, thank you for tuning in. If you happen to be listening to us for the first time, we are a bunch of elemental monkeys who get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and a third thing.
That was our thing last week. We said we were.
But we're still on the elemental monkeys, so now we're just different elements.
Is this like a mini arc for Castranger?
The elemental monkey arc. The Elemunk.
Elemonkey.
I mean, we are the Elemonks. Elemonks sounds like a freaking 60s band.
I was gonna say
the Elemonks.
I was gonna say it sounds like a terrible bootleg of the Chipmunks. We're the Elemonks. Panseer, Pansage, and the third one.
Also, I'm happy because I now have a reason to buy and play Gigabash because they're adding Ultraman Rising into it. So very excited.
With Emmy.
With Emmy, yes, they're a pair. So
I love that screenshot. I think that's from VR Chat of Dragon Caesar. It's Dragon Ranger with Stay Caesar armor.
Oh my god!
I actually have. I've definitely talked about this before, but I actually have a custom-made avatar in VR Chat that's like my own reskin of Kamen Rider Brave.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I haven't played that in a while actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, our topics for this week are Kamen Rider Gavv, episode 11, Boonboomger, episode 37, and for a feature topic, we are finishing up the first season of Dogengers with episodes 11, 12, and the thing I didn't know existed, episode 12.5, aka episode of Idol.
Yeah, the thing that did not need to be fucking 40 minutes long.
I'll just say it now. Episode 12.5 was a Blu-ray exclusive episode.
Oh.
Fun. All right, but before we get into all that, we have some news to talk about.
News mode.
As I'm sure everyone expected, we are getting some Christmas-flavored Gochizo variants, and just freshly put up on Tokollectibles for pre-order is the Merry Christmas version of Poppin' Gummy, and the Happy New Year Gochizo version of Fuamalo.
That one's really cute. I like that one. It's got puff cheeks.
I actually love the like joyous eyes on the Christmas Gummy one when it's like opened, and it's got a little mustache too.
He's got a little Santa beard and a little Santa hat on top.
It's cute.
It's very cute.
Ho, ho, ho. Holy shit.
So yeah, these are being released as a 2-pack, and they're up for pre-order on Tokollectibles for $40 US for the pair.
Fuck that.
All right. Also in Gochizo release news, they put up the one for Gotchard Daybreak.
It looks very plain. Like the art on it's very plain.
Yeah, this might just be like an image of it as opposed to like a photo of the actual one. But apparently that one by itself is $57 US because it's magazine exclusive.
It's also Tokollectibles stupid inflated prices.
Yeah. Well, that was all that came up about it on my news feeds.
Okay.
Next, in Gotchard adjacent news, they announced that the Blu-ray of the Gotchard Final Stage will be including the Repli Gigant Liner Ride Chemi card because there was a new version of Dread that used that card in the Final Stage show.
Why does this look like if like Veil turned into Kamen Rider Dread?
Kinda, except this thing's got more of like a maroon magenta kind of tinge to it as opposed to Veil, which was clearly solid red.
Yeah.
It gives me, weirdly enough, it gives me like Megatron vibes.
A little bit.
Like Beast Wars Megatron with like RID 2001 Megatron.
So yes, this is Kamen Rider Dread Type Final, because Final Stage.
I'll say this, the cover looks nice.
Yeah. So yes, the Premium Bandai Web exclusive set, 13,200 yen, releasing in March.
Good for Gotchard fans.
If you want to pay for Pink Dread, go for it.
Right.
Why does Japan have so many of these train cards?
Because Japan loves trains.
They do.
So Kuger says hi.
Dano says hi.
Also Dano.
I love Cell asked me one time, he's like, Lane, you're autistic. On a scale of 1 to 10, like, how much do you enjoy trains? And I was like, probably like a 7. I like trains.
I like trains.
I like riding the Go train. It's very relaxing.
Speaking of trains, particularly on someone's hands, we have the official announcement about the Gotchard Graduations Blu-ray, which will include 5 Ride Chemi cards. I think we touched briefly on this last week, but now we have the official information and images.
I also found out for this movie, apparently Valvorad's the only one who gets a new form.
Yep.
No one else does. This bullshit.
Well, that's what happens. But yeah, so we got the images of the case, the Blu-ray, and the 5 cards that come with it, which are variants of Nijigon, Unicorn, and Mach Wheel featuring their users. And
Just
then
say
we
unicorn.
it's Unicorn. Look at it.
But it's clearly a unicorn.
Well, you can clearly fuck yourself. And it also comes with the brand new variants of Gigantliner and Dione that Valvorad GT uses to become Captain Train Hands of America.
No, the Colgate form.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's the Colgate form.
I like the how you pronounce this. Bione?
Oh,
Dione.
Oh, Dione. It looked like a bee. Dione. It looks like he's driving a freaking go-kart.
I think that's the joke.
It's a go-kart.
Because he combines with Mach Wheel normally. Yeah, so this is for the Kamen Rider Gotchard Graduation / Hopper 1 Spring Vacation Blu-ray. As we touched on briefly a while back, yes, it is coming with its own version of Pikachu's Vacation.
Vacations where I wanna be.
I want to rewatch that again now.
Premium Bandai web exclusive set, 11,000 yen. Wow, that's cheaper than the other one, even though it comes with more cards.
Yep.
Set for a June release.
Just in time for your birthday, Ichi.
Oh boy. Cosmo7 asked, if they're graduating, does that mean they'll stop being Kamen Riders? I don't think they ever explicitly stated that their powers were tied to them being in high school, but if they write that in, that they have to surrender their powers upon graduation, that would be simultaneously the stupidest and funniest shit Gotchard could ever do.
No, they're freaking, it's like in Power Rangers Turbo. Oh, we graduated from high school 17 episodes later, back to teenagers with attitude.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the Turbo Rangers. They failed. They failed their schooling because they went into fucking space.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I mean, we did see them in school, but let's face it. Just so, Mr. TJ, why were you failing your biology class? Well, Principal Kaplan, would you believe me if I said I just went up into outer space to fight off this evil empire made of machines, witches, pirates, and more machines, fight to protect this guy in a floating tube who has been stuck in time and space all this time. So me and my friends all dress up in colorful spandex with these cool gadgets and giant robots so that we can fight and protect the universe.
Did you have that prepared?
You sound like that one fucking Power Rangers special where they recap every season in like 3 sentences.
That was all on the freaking, I'm like, all right, think of it. Just go.
That was all off the cuff? That's amazing.
Yes.
I don't know, whenever I think of TJ, I just think of in the Forever Red when he just goes, Turbo Lightning Sword! Ah! Ah!
But yeah, the whole thing with Turbo was like, even before they switched over to the second team, that Justin was around for us to have an excuse to see them in someone in school.
Every time I think of Justin, I just think of that sad shot when the shuttle's launching, and you just see him in the back of the shot, just looking all sad, like, oh.
Funniest part is that shot's from Mega Ranger. They just photoshopped Justin in.
No wonder he looks superimposed on that. I mean, either way, obviously he was. Anyway, moving on. So Runa Natsui, who played Princess Shinken Red in Shinkenger, announced her engagement.
Cool.
In her Instagram post on November 20th, she said that her longtime dream of someone proposing to her in front of the sea came true. This happened on a beach in Maya Bay at Phi Phi Island in Thailand.
Cool.
Could you imagine he misinterpreted it and he took her to a restaurant or some sort of store that just has a giant sea?
In front of the sea. Hopefully it stood for cookie. So yeah, congratulations to her.
I saw a picture yesterday where someone had a picture of Cookie Monster and Elmo beside each other, and it was the caption was like, "Oh, my boyfriend refers to Cookie Monster as Cold Elmo."
What the fuck?
And I'm like, I just forever want to call Cookie Monster Cold Elmo.
You can't even call him Cookie Monster anymore because he doesn't eat cookies.
Well, yeah, when they tried to make him Veggie Monster and he was green. This is a stupid idea.
He doesn't even eat cookies anymore. So what's that's like calling me I'm not even gonna go there.
I was like, go on.
Not Ultra Gar, you're just Gar.
That's it's like how I'm called Garzilla, so everyone expects, oh, what? So you only talk about Godzilla stuff? It's like, I like more than just Toku, guys.
It's like if I changed my Let's Play stream to Blue Juice stream.
Well, no, that's like me trying to be hey, just because my tag is Robo-Lane doesn't mean I just have to be all about robots. I can like other things.
But Lane, I need to know your opinion on all these robot shows that you've never seen or even fucking heard of.
I mean, I always want to watch them. Don't worry about that. I love robots. I just don't want my entire identity to be focused around them. More so Star Wars.
See, this is why I changed my name to Super Ichi. That's not super like laser focused in on any one specific brand. It's just because I like super forms.
Well, I can't be super lane because I'm calling you.
It's so funny that like Raven's tag is Cho Raven because Cho is the Japanese word for super, and I changed mine to Super Ichi completely independently of that. So now the two people who run the Ixie Studios Twitch channel both have tags that have super or the word that means super in it.
Wow.
Raven's the Sentai version. You're the Power Rangers version.
Aw. Anyway, moving on. So I assume someone can find the art if it exists by now, but
it's not out yet.
Okay, so Boom Studios is putting out for free Comic Book Day the long-awaited team-up between Saban brands, Power Rangers and VR Troopers.
Fuck yeah.
Really? That's the one we chose to bring back?
No, but listen, Ichi, think about
Let's fucking go.
Like, think about this, though. They did VR Troopers. They could do Mystic Knights.
They could do Mystic Knights. They could do Beetleborgs. And my immediate question is, why didn't we?
Why
was it VR Troopers?
Let's fucking go.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
All right. Ryan Steele's back in Power Rangers Prime. VR Troopers are in it. We got a brand new cover art or variant cover for issue 1. It's just let's
Taro,
go.
Hey, Taro, we do not talk about them.
Tattoo teenagers got snubbed. I'm not fucking sauced enough for this.
Oh, hang on.
All right.
And here.
May I read this synopsis? After 30 years, the VR Troopers are back and better than ever. After making their long-awaited return in the pages of Power Rangers Prime, this issue will give fans a sneak peek at a new era of virtual reality-powered action, alongside a special flip book calling back to the original 1995 comics.
I actually kind of want to see how they choose to like modernize the VR Troopers given 30 years of advancement in actual virtual reality technology. I want to see Ryan Steele with a fucking Quest helmet.
I mean, it's just not going to be the same if we don't have Jeb, guys.
No, I was going to say, we need Jeb the talking dog.
We need Jeb the talking dog, which, by the way, I don't know if I talked about it last week, but I read Power Rangers Prime, #1. I was not expecting fucking Orion from Super Mega Force to be a character.
Oh, boy.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Again, Ryan Steele's, and I am 100% certain that he is not the VR Trooper, though, because they only refer to him as a candidate or a cadet. I mean to say.
Okay.
Well, he's a cadet that he could be like to become a VR Trooper, but he is not.
Is this like an alternate canon? Like it's not.
Wait. So like the VR Troopers are like a military?
Yeah.
Whoa!
You could,
and
you know what? Since they work with spoilers, since they work with the Altarians, you could call them a space squad.
Oh my god! What if it's like Starship Troopers but VR Troopers? Oh my god! I would love that shit.
VR ship troopers.
Yo, Casper Van Diem, Johnny Rico is fucking Ryan Steele. Let's fucking go. Do it. I want that.
So wait, does that mean this is like a completely different continuity and has nothing to do with the original VR Troopers?
This is it's like a
reimagining?
Yeah, it's a reimagining of like VR Troopers mixed in with Power Rangers. And you know what? I'm happy Boom Studios is actually acknowledging, holy shit, VR Troopers turned 30 this year. You know what? They're back.
Wait, did Mystic Knights came out in what, like 97?
98, I want to say. It was like no.
September 1998.
Okay, so 30th anniversary of Mystic Knights. Maybe they'll do something.
Let's go.
I mean, Hyperforce already acknowledged Mystic Knights being a thing. But that was Hyperforce.
Like Mystic Knights is like in the Power Rangers continuity, like they're like ancient Power Rangers.
Unfortunately, that would require me to acknowledge Hyperforce.
Neil Patrick Harris as Grimlord, according to Thundercaster Orb.
That'd be awesome.
You see, here's the problem, though. I want Neil Patrick Harris to do more than be the evil CEO guy.
But he's so good at it.
If I don't see some fucking Beetleborgs comics in 2 years, I'm going to be upset.
You know what? Go ask Melissa Flores. She probably has this whole universe planned out.
Yeah,
Could you imagine?
Email
they,
where's my Beetleborgs Mystic Knights crossover?
Could you fucking imagine if they started putting out actual Beetleborgs comics?
I mean, that's just losing money.
Did they actually ever make actual Beetleborgs comics?
In Germany.
Huh, what?
Fucking hell. Of course.
Weird.
It's like how we were supposed to get a Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad comic from Hamilton Comics.
Germany gets the Beetleborgs comics. Germany gets the only physical release of the Final Fantasy IX Tetra Master card game. Germany gets fucking everything. When's it gonna be our turn?
Gridman looks so weird in that picture.
Let's see. Beetleborg. Yeah. Here, you guys really want to see a picture of this Beetleborg comic?
Yes.
I really do.
I don't think you guys are ready for this.
Let's do it. No, try us.
New review show where we read those comics.
Oh,
what
no!
the fuck is that?
They look so bad. Why do it look like them?
It looks like knight armor, and not in a good way.
That's terrible looking. From the all-action monster hit TV show.
And your chance to win Beetleborg skateboard, figures, and stationery.
Stickers. Free Beetleborg stickers in the comments. That's awful. They look so bad.
It's awful. It's all fucking awful.
In Beetleborgs, they actually had like Beetleborg comics, and those looked fucking amazing.
Yeah, there were 3.
I can't believe I never knew this existed.
There were 3 issues. Okay, I'm sorry. It wasn't a German thing. I think it was like a Europe thing. Like it was
somewhere in Europe.
Probably like UK. Oh god.
Oh my god.
It's terrible. What the fuck?
Oh, there's the hammerhead monster.
Oh, okay. See, like, okay, green down there kind of starting to look a little bit more accurate, but not by much.
No, it's still awful.
There's a reason why there are only 3 issues.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry.
So anyway, moving on. So I think people pretty much have the whole team's helmets put together by this point, but on my list of news feeds, thanks to Chinese message forums, we have our look at, albeit an SD version, of the red from the upcoming Gozuger team.
That helmet looks pretty cool.
If that's what they look like, it looks cool.
Oh, it looks like they have like Gow Ranger hands, like the claw tips at the end.
Yeah, they got claw hands. They got like sunglassy kind of looking visors. I like it.
No mouth plate.
I like you can see like animal eyes like above the visor.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty cool.
Anytime they're beast themed, not having a mouth plate is probably better.
I like the mouths on helmets though. I'm a sucker for them.
But only when it is appropriate. But yeah, so this is a promotional art for Ichibi styled products.
Alright, I'm down.
I love that the article says, note, the actual red Gozuger is not chibi style.
Which some people probably did not check this news article, and they're probably complaining, why does he look like a chibi character?
It's Inu Brother again!
Yeah, I was gonna say, I would love a Sentai comprised of nothing but like Inu Brother size
Oh
thing.
god!
It'd be amazing.
Oh, Sonic OCs.
I love Inu Brother.
Alright, interesting. So we'll probably get a proper official look at the Gozugers very soon.
So we're not getting another Inu Brother 0 out of 10. I agree. I agree.
So the timing on this next one is fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
Literally yesterday, I finally finished the 2005 Garo series. Oh my fucking god. I'm so mad I haven't been all over this franchise years ago. This show is so fucking good and I'm so excited to watch more. I have not been so consistently emotionally stirred and also like wowed by the combat scenes of a toku quite this way in quite some time.
I still remember when like you were interested in Garo, and then I was like, oh yeah, I bet you can't wait to watch like the other like 20 years of it, and you're like, wait, what? There isn't just this show? I'm like, no, dude, it's still going.
There's like 10 different series and several animes, a bunch of movies. I have a long journey ahead of me.
OVA, friggin' OVTs.
But yeah, so SH Figure Arts put up pre-orders for the Shinkocho Seiho 20th anniversary version of the Golden Knight Garo figure, and it's gorgeous.
It fucking looks good, especially with the fucking cape. Oh my god!
Look at the actual, like, look the shot of him from the back, and you see the designs on the cape.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my shit.
It's so fucking cool.
I love that the cape's removable too.
Yeah, because there are only 2 scenes in the entire first season where you see the cape on that armor.
Look at that fucking box! Holy shit!
I'm not gonna spoil those scenes, but yeah.
Look at the box.
Oh, now that
cool.
Now that looks like the suit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
My one complaint about the Garo sets is I'm not super into how bestial the helmets look, but other than that, these armors are fucking gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, I'm like with like almost 20 years of Garo, you know there's gonna be some Makai Knight you're gonna fucking fall in love with.
Paul already showed me that there's a blue one, and I can't wait to meet it.
I watched a few episodes, like I think the first 10 episodes of the original Garo. I like the silver one. The silver guy.
Zero's cool, yeah. And the guy
he's played by the
Delta.
That was Delta, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which, by the way, go check out the original episode of Radio Sentai Castranger where we talked about Garo.
Yeah, we did.
Well, you guys talked about Garo. I wasn't there.
Really enjoyed it. I remember that.
It's so good. So yes, the price on Tokulectables is 199 US, which is quite a lot.
No, do you know what, Ichi? When I honestly go to our middleman Dave when like I want to pre-order a figure art because like he's very fair with his pricing.
Yeah, I'm honestly considering this figure because like even though I'm not a super huge fan of the helmets, the rest of this is so good, especially the fucking cape.
You just switch. You know what? Swap the head with someone else. No, I got it. Put Laser level 3's head on this body.
Oh my god.
There you go.
The armor sets from Garo exist in Final Fantasy XIV because there was a crossover, which still baffles me that it even exists. But what I'm upset about is the Garo armor exists, but only the version without the cape.
Aww.
If they had the version with the cape, my paladin would be wearing that shit right now.
I'd like to think you could probably get a mod to add a cape.
I don't know if anyone cares enough to do that. Garo is not the most popular show.
Find someone to.
I could probably commission it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's some good shit. I love the cape. Reminds me of the capes that the judges had in FF12. I love that shit.
I love the judges in FF12.
Right?
The coolest things ever.
Motherfucking Gabrant.
It's not gonna lie, I also kind of want to get this because it looks really good.
Right?
We should talk more about more Garo.
I will say, Garo has the same trappings as most Toku, where like the first few episodes are just like isolated Monster of the Week things. But once it starts focusing on the story, holy hell was it emotional.
Can we do a Garo theme month sometime in the future?
I mean, we can finally do Garoween.
Oh yeah, you know what? Fuck it, yeah. Next October, we're doing Garo theme month.
Yeah. I think this will be one of those ones where we like skip around and pick focus important episodes instead of doing it every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, well, how about this year? Oh, not this year, but next for Garoween, we'll do just the first season.
Yeah, because that's all I've watched so far.
Yeah.
But by next year, I'm sure I'll be well on my way, if not caught up entirely.
Well,
fucking deep.
Well, you're in luck, Ichi. All TV Nihon subbed almost all of Garo.
Excellent.
Oh, so you get like the fancy TV Nihon subs.
Oh yeah, that's what I've been watching.
If you check Neon, see, someone actually just re-uploaded all of their Garo stuff.
I saw TV Nihon's post about how they were switching over to Nya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, very cool. This is a beautiful figure.
Oh.
All right.
Shit.
That's a nice looking sword.
Oh no, not another one.
Oh, what?
We have another Disney mecha toy.
Wait. Okay, so do you mean to tell me that this Mickey Mouse turns into that?
Yep.
Yes.
Amazing.
We have the Chogokin Super Change Mickey Mouse featuring Kunio Okawara. Whatever the fuck that-
All I can say is hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Yeah, it starts as this little Mickey Mouse, and then it blurp, 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 into this fucking Showa-looking fucking mecha. It looks like a Megazord out of the Showa era.
It really does.
So, Kunio Okawara is a mecha designer in the Japanese anime industry.
Oh, so that's who designed this?
His representative works include Gundam, the Brave series, from Super Robot shows. Oh shit! So he's like the GOAT.
Neat.
Is he like the grandfather of like mechs?
Well, no, he's like the guy that like probably read the history of works. Let's see here.
His tail turns into the sword, and his pants become the shield.
Trousers, Ichi. Not pants or trousers.
Look at the shot of him with the weapons.
That's a shitty sword. Really shitty. Fucking. It's just his tail. That's it.
I think it's more like a whip.
It's a shitty whip.
What do you mean? How is a tail not a good whip?
No, I just mean like because like it's just like Mickey Mouse has like a small fucking thin ass tail, so it just looks like a shitty whip.
I just love that his feet become his hands.
Oh yeah.
Like how,
Well, I love the head has Mickey Mouse ears.
I don't think that the ears on the robot head aren't quite the same shape as Mickey Mouse's very circular ears.
No, but they are supposed to be Mickey Mouse ears.
Oh, just whatever you do, don't look at the figure from behind. It's just Mickey's face.
Yep.
Oh God. Oh no.
It looks like yeah. Knowing that the designer of this also did like Brave robots. Yeah, I see it.
He's covering his own eyes because he doesn't want to see what he's become. That's a fucking Cuphead nightmare.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's
same guy who designed Gao Geiger.
Anyway, Mickey O is fucking $213 US.
Mickey O.
Wait, I thought he was in the public domain. Why does he cost so much?
Yeah, it should be free.
It should be free. Yeah, it should be $0. No, unless it's Steamboat public domain Willie.
Yeah. Willie O.
Where it's can we get Steamboat Mickey and his steamboat turns into like a fucking robot?
No. I have the perfect idea. So like it's the boat and Mickey driving it, but then the boat turns into a fucking robot and Mickey like becomes the head of the robot.
So he's that fucking headmaster?
Amazing.
All right.
As long as we can make Pete a target master, where a tiny Pete turns into like Robot Pete's weapon.
All right. Next, we have some Ultraman stories. I'll let Gar take the lead on these.
Yay! All right. First up on the news docket for the Ultra News. We recently got the trademark for someone named Ultraman Omega.
Is there an Ultraman Alpha?
No.
Rip.
Wait, Ultraman Omega. Omega means the end. Does that mean is this the end of the Ultraman franchise?
Finally.
Yes. 1 year before the 60th anniversary. Tsuburai's is just like, you know what? We're done. They closed the book. They're gonna sell everything on the Heritage Auction website. They're gonna make back. They're not gonna make their budget back.
Just absolutely cockblock everyone right before the anniversary.
We're gonna focus solely on Gridman and Mirrorman stuff.
Yo, don't fucking joke. If they brought back Gridman like full force, goddamn.
I mean, he does have a new suit. We could do it.
Me and Gar did watch Gridman Universe, like the new Gridman animated movie. It was fucking stellar.
I was thinking about that movie this week, primarily because I have something planned for us for Valentine's Day for Castranger, and I'm just thinking, man, there are much better romances in Japan that we could talk about.
Yeah.
Instead, we're talking about this.
Fun.
But yeah, a lot of people have been speculating, like, oh, is this going to be the new show? Is this going to be something? It's just a trademark for now. I can't see it being the next Ultraman show because it just seems too early for that trademark. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just Ultraman Omega sometime next year. Maybe in the Arc movie, maybe in the Clip show, or maybe it is the next show coming out. Who knows?
Oh no.
Only Super Eye knows.
Yep.
Well, then Koichi Sakamoto, he probably also knows.
Next.
All right, speaking of the end, another Ultraman that revolves around being the last is Ultraman Z, in which Milk Creek Entertainment has announced that a Blu-ray set for Ultraman Z, the complete series, will be coming out next year on January 28th. Yep, there is no reason why I am totally hyper and super excited for this release date whatsoever. I just think January 28th is a really great day for releasing one of my favorite shows of all time. Yep.
It's his birthday. I know what I'm getting Gar for his birthday.
I am super excited for this.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed for a bag of chips.
I can't stress this enough. If you have not seen Ultraman Z, go watch it.
Go watch Orb and G, then go watch it.
No, Orb, Jeet, and Rube. Go watch Rube. Rube's great.
Shouldn't I watch Ultraman A through Y first?
No.
Well, I mean, you could go watch Ultraman A, but that's like... The show goes really downhill once it loses its female pro tag.
Anyways, Ultraman Z's some fucking
The show goes downhill around the L mark.
Essentially. Ultraman Z. Great. It'll probably include the dub as well, featuring Sean Schemmel.
Oh, fun.
Oh.
So if you ever want to hear Goku voice in Ultraman...
Cool.
You fool!
Alrighty, and the last Ultraman news story that I wanted to bring up is slightly adjacent to Ultraman in a sense.
Yep.
The 97th Academy Awards or Oscar show has released a eligible list for, like, basically, they're considering who will be in the animated feature film category. And out of all the categories, Ultraman Rising is in, well, the running.
Fucking right.
I see Transformers 1 in there too.
I really hope it gets fucking nominated. It deserves it. It's my favorite film of this year. It was beautifully animated. So
yeah, Ultraman Rising's in there, alongside Transformers 1. The Wild Robot I can probably see winning. Though, let's be real here, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul will probably be the winner.
It's all about the Garfield movie.
Anyways, can you tell I like Ultraman Rising? I bet you can't.
Lord of the Rings, The War of Ronin?
Rohirrim. It's about Rohan.
Moana 2, Inside Out 2, Kung Fu Panda 4, Despicable Me 4.
Something called That Christmas.
The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. Okay, that one...
I kind of want to see that.
I want to see. It's the first ever feature-length animated film for Looney Tunes.
I hope Inside Out 2 doesn't win.
I could see Inside Out 2 winning just because it's fucking Disney.
Because Disney hasn't won an animated film in fucking a while.
Yeah, maybe just because they're all fucking shit.
Yes, you are correct, sir.
Moana 2, more Anna.
I mean, they're already working on the live-action Moana.
Is Piece by Piece the reboot of yet another reboot of One Piece?
No, Piece by Piece is Pharrell Williams' rap Lego movie.
It's like a biopic movie where he's like, "Oh, can we do it all in Lego?" And it's like,
I think the Lego Corporation might have words to say.
Like Thelma the Unicorn. I've never heard of that.
Wallace and
sequel
Gromit.
to-
I'd like. You know what? If Ultimate Rising doesn't get nominated, you know what I'd want to win? Wallace and Gromit, because it deserves it. Because Wallace and Gromit are fucking
I
awesome.
think Thelma the Unicorn is like a long-standing sequel to Thelma and Louise, where Thelma just gets really into becoming the third in swingers couples scenes.
No. Have you ever even watched Thelma and Louise?
Fuck no.
No, that movie ends so sadly.
I know how it ends.
Let's do the happy ending instead. Anyways, here's to hoping Ultraman Rising actually makes it into it, because like you gotta keep in mind, out of all these movies, only like 4 get nominated.
I want Wallace and Gromit to win, Ultraman Rising to win, or Transformers 1 to win.
You know what? It's a bit sad to see. I can't see Transformers 1 being in the running.
It was such a good movie.
I know it was, but
the people who make these decisions are not nerds like us.
I still have to watch the first 15 minutes of the movie because I missed that.
It's on things now.
It's on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I'll go watch that. Maybe I'll do that Sunday. I'll wake up and watch the first 15 minutes.
And if you have Paramount Plus, you can also watch After Midnight, your favorite game show.
Why is this like?
Anyway,
saddest part about this is that the animated movie award, like the animated feature film award category, is the very first category at the Oscars, because I guess fuck animation.
Yeah, they just want it's like a band-aid. They just want to rip it off.
Yeah. They just want to rip it off so that they can move on to all their other bullshit.
Oh yeah, we know all about that, Vegas. We don't care.
Oh, let me see. Let's see this.
Hasbro no longer financing movies.
Hasbro no longer gives a shit about Power Rangers. End of story.
No, not even that. That means we may not get Transformers 2.
No!
Or the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover movie.
Oh yeah, I finally watched like Transformers Rise of the Beast or whatever like that, and I like legit forgot they like teased G.I. Joe at the end, so I was like, what the fuck? Why?
It's not even Power Rangers' fault. It's just Hasbro being money hungry.
They're called Decepticons.
Hey, as long as they keep making good Star Wars figures, I like Hasbro.
Anyway, that's the news.
That's the new. Oh right, we still got a show to do.
Yup.
I totally forgot that we had a show to do.
Well, break out your snacks, because it's time for Gavv.
Time for love. Okay.
I don't have any snacks.
So I just want to first start. I want to first start off with a little bit of my disappointment, where like I knew where this episode was going, but I was legit like a little disappointed that like Honto didn't end up actually being like
the guy.
The guy. So I was like, oh, but then like Honto comes in and he totally like neglects everything, and I was like, yeah, this is totally within his character. He wouldn't be like this.
Just dressed like Noel from fucking Luke.
I love the fantasy of him being the person on the other end.
Emmy, I will say though, Emmy is adorable as shit. I would totally
super cute.
So cute. Also, her sister, I think she's been in something else.
She looks familiar, but I also could not place it.
I could not place her.
Someone wants to look her up or let us know.
Someone look her up. The sister's definitely someone.
But yeah, so the episode opens with Shoma experiencing sushi for the first time, but because it's regular food and not a snack, he doesn't birth a new Gochizo from it.
But yeah, no, like huge shout out to Honto's actor for like filming this whole sequence. It was fucking great.
It was so good. So yeah, Longo is once again firing the twins and basically hands them a stack of books and says, "You're going to be married into nobility," which is an interesting sort of peek into Granut's society. Also a good reminder that even though they seem like the big evil corporation, they're not in such a good spot right now. So apparently they need to marry off the twins to Granut nobility.
I know this is such a horrible thing to say, but like I've just been enjoying the twins' fucking downfall.
Honestly,
like,
same.
It's just been great to see these two trying so fucking hard to like be approved by their older brother, and just them being just totally like shitting the bed. I'm like, nah.
So
Cheating the bed, you might say.
Nah.
So I can't remember. Is he Shoma's uncle?
No, he's the older brother. The uncle is the dude living in the cave.
So like Shoma's like their half
sibling.
Yeah,
they have the same father, but Shoma has the human mother.
Yeah, Shoma's.
Oh, see, this is. I was just thinking of it. I'm like, man, he looks pretty young. That guy is his uncle.
Oh, Longo?
Uncle. Yeah,
it doesn't matter what their human forms look like because those are disguises. Let's keep that in mind.
Well, no, I thought the guy the guy that went to the real world was Shoma's uncle.
No, that's his older brother, Longo.
Oh, okay.
But remember, all their human forms are all disguises, so it doesn't matter what they look like.
True.
In fact, this episode confirmed that it does not matter what a Granut's human disguise looked like because of the shit they pulled that I immediately called.
Oh God.
I will say the first shot where Honto walks in and walks by the kid, and then the shot immediately after where they pan back down the hallway and you see the kid again. I'm like, that's the Granut. They're trying to pull the wool over eyes because they've never done it before where a Granut disguises himself as a child, but their disguises are disguises so they can make them look like whatever they want. The child is evil, and I was correct.
Yeah, no, like I saw the kid and I was just like, maybe he's the Granut?
It was so funny hearing this terrifying adult voice coming out of this child.
Oh, I know, and then he turns into this giant fucking crocodile Granut, which was actually a pretty cool design. I liked it.
Honestly, it's my favorite Granut so far because the mouth actually like opens and bites and like fires shit. Coolest monster design so far.
I'm expecting the little kid to sound like Stewie Griffin, just blasting violence.
But yeah, so the sisters go to Hapipare to like have them investigate this dude that she's supposed to meet up with because they've been online dating. And the second they see that he's been using Honto's picture, I love that Sachika's immediate reaction is, sorry you got catfished, here's a Wally Pop.
Yeah, just my sister has a problem. I don't have a problem. He's calling. She calls him her boyfriend, but like, am I fucking dyslexic or some shit? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm trying to make jokes here. I don't know why my brain just keeps saying like that's not correct wording. What?
Well, what are you trying to say?
Just trying to. It's like the two sisters. And the one sister's telling Sachika just like my sister's weird. She keeps calling him her boyfriend, even though they've never met.
Yeah, because online dating is a thing in today's society.
Sure is.
Oh yeah, Itaro posted in the Discord that apparently one of the shops they went by was Tiger Boy, which was the cafe in Kyoryuger.
Oh,
neat.
I don't even remember that.
I remember that. In that exact screenshot, actually, there's one sign that just says meat, soup, chicken, fish.
Fish.
And chicken is spelled out.
Chicken good.
It's dangerously close to chikan, which is one of the words that means pervert.
Oh.
He's not a pecan, he's a pecan.
I mean, Ian is kind of a pervert.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking just, yeah, like trying not to look conspicuous.
Honto is terrible at being incognito.
Yeah, but we love him.
Sure.
Honto.
I can't cook. Who cares?
I will say
hamburgers.
One of the best shots was when like Gav's fighting like his older brother's fucking minions or whatever, like his agents, and like he takes out like the minigun or whatever, like that, the Gatling gun, and he just like destroys them, and it just cuts to a shot of like him just like being like, oh, this wasn't bad.
That alley they fought in was a super interesting location. Like the combat that happened in that scene, I really enjoyed.
They tried to like drop an AC on Gavv, and I'm like, fuck.
Like fighting on that little mini roof. That was cool.
And then I like Honto tries to like fight him at one point. And like I love he does this cool like run-in henshin where he henshins and then he just starts like fucking shooting like wildly. And I thought that was really cool.
Yep. And Valen does a pretty baller move where he lets himself get bitten in order to steal Emmy back.
Wait. That alley was a set?
That's
Amazing.
crazy.
That's awesome. That's impressive. I thought it was a real alley.
Neat.
Very cool.
And basically the episode ends with Valen, after he takes that big hit, he goes down and unhinges, and oh no, his identity's revealed, which means next episode is going to be the opposite reveal.
We get donut form!
Yep. I'm sad that this reveal is happening so early, but also I feel like we need to cut the bit off before it gets stale.
Yeah, I'm okay with them revealing each other this early. Yeah, like there wasn't much to say about this episode just because it was very like
the biggest thing about the episode was this like psych, the little boy is evil. Grenouds can disguise themselves as anyone and anything they want. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that the episode didn't make a bigger deal out of it.
Yeah.
It was just, little boy, did you see anything?
No.
What's your name? Ricky.
Mother.
Like any joke that involves a tiny child with a deep voice, just insert it there.
Also, I don't know if anyone else noticed, but the opening had a slight update where at the very end, where it's like a bubble gum. Normally it's just the gummy Gojizo. There was a bunch of Gojizo in that shot at the end now. So yeah, that's neat.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, next week, Domaru form is debuting.
Yay! I'm honest. I'll be honest. I actually am like taking a liking to the Domaru form more. Look at it.
I don't like it. I like it less than chocolate form.
I keep forgetting it's a thing.
I love that new shot that Ichi was just talking about. I love that like Chocodan and Chocodan are like holding hands. So cute.
The Chocolate Brothers.
Yeah, which one of them keeps suffering constantly.
One of them had a quick and merciless death, and his corpse is going to be used as a weapon for the rest of the show. The other has endless copies of it dying.
I'm getting that tomorrow. Dave secured me like 2 of the like blind bag Chocodans, and I found a video where it showed the pin that shows which like the print number on the back of the bag that shows which one is the expression. So I got a normal one and the sad one. Oh, good. Yeah.
You get to enjoy their torture and pain.
I do.
You're a terrible person.
I told Kelly this because like I'm getting all my Valen stuff finally as of like when this recording comes out, and I just told her I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be coming back home tomorrow with just nothing but chocolate themed rider stuff.
Chocolate.
Yeah, no, I'm so fucking psyched. I got my chocolate gun, I got my Valen Buster, I got some Chocodans.
Also in Itara posted about Sachika fashion. There was that one shot where she comes down the ladder with those like pants that are like cut off in the middle. Very good.
Yeah, it's okay. Toma still had worse fashion.
I'm just gonna post this again about Sachika.
Sat. Yeah, she's pretty.
It's giving Japanese Taylor Tomlinson.
She's got good Googling skills.
I find her to be very cute. She is adorable.
She's very cute. I agree. Don't think anyone's saying she's not cute.
Nah, there are probably some people out there that don't think that
I think I've been seeing some people say that she might not be the next writer.
No, but
she is a strong, independent Toku woman.
Also, apparently one of Valen's next power-up forms is based off a Frappuccino, and I'm like extremely happy about that because I drink ice caps almost fucking every day, so...
Well, good for you. Your favorite writer gets another form tailored specifically to you.
I drink ice caps almost as much as Ichi drinks Pepsis, so...
Almost.
Just stick it into my vein.
Speaking of... that's good shit. All right, let's move on to Boonboomger.
A Boom change.
I am going to skip right to the end because I need to highlight something that I don't think was made enough of a big deal about.
Oh?
Okay, I'm going to sound like one of those typical fucking Fujoshi who ship every male character pairing they've ever seen in their life. I think there might actually be something to Taya X Ishiro. The line of dialogue at the end, and I looked up the Japanese word. He said, I knew the man I fell for wouldn't screw up. He used the word hometa. I looked it up. That word means to fall in love with or be charmed by.
Wait. So are you saying that Taya's in love with Shashiro?
I think we might have a gay Red Ranger, which would be amazing.
I'm pretty okay with that. That's awesome. It was love at first fight.
This is a really cool episode because it really highlights how these two have trust in each other, even to the point where he can look into the eyes of a fake and immediately know that it's not him.
Oh man, like yeah. So like me, like I always love that like Shashiro is the like the spy of the group, and like you know I love James Bond. I love spies movies and shit like that. So just like seeing how much spy shit we got in this episode, I was just sitting there like, oh, this is great.
I love, yeah, we got to meet apparently Ishiro's old femme fatale female spy rival, whatever you want to call her.
Steer.
Her handle is fucking Steer. Of course it's another car pun.
Her handle is Steer.
Yeah.
She was an Ultraman Blazer.
Was she?
Yeah, she was, I think she was Emmy.
Well, one of like the members of.
Yeah, she was one of the members of the.
She was
Scarred.
a lot of makeup, so.
So yeah, apparently Steer was hired by Tokoyari, got her hands on an ignition key and creates the camera Maju, who then, Steer tranquilizes Ishiro, and then the camera makes a evil clone of him to infiltrate the Boonboomgers.
Well, I love it. Like, she had to give him like his boom boom changer and his fucking jacket.
Yeah. Oh, they gave him his actual jacket. I was gonna say, like, when the clone died, I noticed the jacket was there, and I'm like, did they just get like a free jacket?
No, that was Shashiro's jacket.
But here's the thing, like, why do they need to do that? Why couldn't they just left his jacket on him, taken the picture, and then the clone would have gotten its own jacket?
Because he doesn't wear his boom boom changer. It was probably in his jacket.
I don't know. It's a small detail, but you know,
maybe Steer was like, "Give me his jacket." Why? Just give me the jacket.
Maybe it's because that all his spy gadgets are in his jacket, so they had to disarm him.
Also,
it's my jacket.
I gotta call out one fucking flaw with this episode that like kind of annoyed me. So Bundi and Sakiko, whatever, they like run into Boondorio, and it's like, oh, what are you up to, or whatever like that, and he's like, it's like, oh, I'm shopping. Bundi's like, what is this shopping you're talking about? And I'm like, you live in space, you're a fucking racer, and you've never heard of shopping?
Yeah, that felt not real.
You. I don't believe you.
No. Lane, don't you understand? We're the only greedy species out in the universe.
I don't believe that.
Shopping doesn't require greed. Shopping is to survival. People shop for things they need, not just what they want.
So
no, they just make whatever they want. It's just the fucking pun that Boondorio does. So it's like, oh, there was nothing in the fridge, so I was fridging to get some more.
Yeah, I heard what he said in Japanese, so I understand the comparison.
Like the best like Sakito fucking thing. Like, I think this is his best fucking moment in the entire show, where just like Mario's like, oh yeah, Ty is paying for everything, so they tag along with them, and it's like, oh my god, this sausage is so good, we'll take all of it. Budario's like, are you sure you want all of it? Yeah, Ty is paying for it.
I love how specifically he says, yeah, Red's paying for it, and he points to Boondorio, who is Red, so the shopkeeper, with his limited context, assumes that Boondorio is Red and is the one who is paying.
I love that Boondorio no longer just like the one episode is when he disguised himself.
Yep.
Rest of the show, fuck it.
No, it's too complicated to worry about. So
I'm sad.
Whatever.
I'm kind of honestly, it's within Taya's character to not give a fuck, but I'm kind of sad we didn't get like a fucking Home Alone moment of like at the end of the episode, right after everything's done, You spent how much on sausages?
No. That's just it. He shouldn't have been in the fight at all. And like he comes back and just like, what's with all the stuff? Oh, Taya told us to go shopping.
I hope you guys like sausage because that's where we're eating for the next month.
No, it's like random things like they did get food. They get food.
Yeah.
But then it's like random oddity stuff like plungers, friggin' pajamas, friggin' backpacks. Like you can make
buy the whole mall.
I'm just thinking like, oh man, if this was Power Rangers, you could do so much with this joke.
It was nice though that they were paid to like clean up a park. So I was like,
that was
which
nice.
They immediately leave and don't finish once they run into Bundario.
Right? Well, yeah, because they know they can get free food.
Free when your friend's paying.
Fuck this job.
Oh yeah, it's like when Emily like took us to the Mandarin, she would always pay for all of us, and we were like, oh,
yeah,
you don't have to do that.
I missed that.
I also love that one shot where like
Miss Emily.
Yeah, I also love that one shot where Joe is apparently learning to do maintenance on the Boon Boon cars. And Mira's like, I want my turn. You said 5 minutes.
I like when he's fighting, like they're fighting their doppelgangers, and Joe's just like, I can't believe I'm fighting myself.
Yeah.
Also, I love that the fake. This was probably only something I noticed, but like when they summon like the fake Boonboomgers, Boom Black does like a really like shitty fucking salute. I noticed it with his hand. He was like really janky with the salute, and I was like, I saw that.
I think it was hilarious how like when the battle at the end of the episode, Blue's like, I'll take the fakes, and Red goes to fight the monster. So Blue fights all 3 fake Rangers, and the other Rangers on the actual team just fucking stand there and do nothing.
Yeah.
It's their episode. We'll let them handle it.
Sorry, just want to briefly cut this conversation to just say Ultraman Arc the movie Clash of Light and Evil has just been announced.
Hey, let's go.
With a black Ultraman Arc. That could be Omega.
Oh.
Yeah. Just a snippet. A basically black and red Ultraman Arc.
Cool.
Man, I really like the episode. I feel like they could have gone a bit more with the photocopy things instead of it just being more like, just look,
it makes like when they took a picture of Ishiro, they created an evil clone, so I was expecting that to go further, but then when he starts taking pictures of randos, all he does is like create pranky caricature photos, including the Cedars. Yeah, and I'm like, all right.
I don't know. Sentai shows in the past have made better doppelganger rangers. This just felt a bit lazy, I'm not gonna lie.
I did love that Steer fucking like pulled out an actual fucking gun.
Yeah. That shot of Ishiro dodging the gunfire was actually actual fire. That was fun. Cosmo7 says, surprised they didn't do the classic which one should I shoot trope. Honestly, I didn't think about that, but yeah, I kind of would like to have seen that.
It's too much money.
No, you know what? That would have been a really good moment for like Taya and Ishiro to have like the whole like I can look into your eyes and know that it's the real you. That would have been a really good way for them to establish that.
But I did like the second flaw Taya had where he was just like he wouldn't ask where Bundario is because he always knows where everyone is.
Yep.
You know what? Just to think like if Bundario got copied and you had 2 Boondarios together, it's like which one's which? And it's just like, oh, it's simple. Bundario, yes. Transform. The copy's only a copy of the robot mode. It wouldn't be able to transform.
What if it could though? We don't know that.
Well, it's a picture. You don't get everything from the picture. It's like when you took a picture of the Rangers, they were only in their Ranger forms.
But that just means they're capable of using their abilities.
No, it's just a copy of their form.
Anyway, we could debate this forever, but it's not worth going into. I also want to say the moment where Taya and Ishiro henshin and they like spin their changer wheels off of each other. All I'm gonna say is they touch tips.
You know what? You do, you guys.
No, hey, man. If Taya has a thing for Shashiro, I'm all for it.
If it is canon, if that's actually what's happening, I want them to expand on it.
Maybe it'll be more expanded in the manga.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the stuff that we can't get away with on television.
Exactly.
Oh shit, that's true.
I'm just saying, if there's like a V Cinema after the series, and we get a Rider Time Ryuki moment, you know which moment I'm talking about.
Yep.
Between these two characters, I'd be like, you know what? All right, this is happening.
Hopefully with less murder.
And then they'll get married.
Oh, yeah, without knife murder.
Then they'll get married, and then sometime later, Shashiro will die in an unfortunate car accident.
And somehow his bank account just got like completely emptied.
Yeah, what if he just marries him to get his money?
What money? Maybe that's why Taya has all this money. He keeps marrying people and just stealing their money. He's a gold digger.
Oh. I enjoyed Steer as a character. I kind of hope we see more of her. And honestly, if I were to have my way, Boon Yellow.
What about Saibu?
She also deserves something, but I think Steer is powerful enough of a character that I think she could be a Boonboomger.
My dumbass brain just went, what about Saibu? Boon Violet. Wait.
Just steal Sakito's controller?
My brain just completely went, car. Right.
Or Steer just to have proximity to Boon Blue, Boon Navy. We don't have nearly enough Navy Rangers.
Not enough cyan. You know what? What about Saibu is Boon...
Cyan?
Boon Green.
Boon Silver.
Nah. I actually kind of like that there's no golden silver ranger for the Boonboomers.
Which is surprising given its racing theme, because, you know, gold, silver, bronze.
That's too easy. Holy shit, yeah, we've gone 2 years without a gold or silver ranger.
What if we, like, get to space and do the Boon Boon Grand Prix and there's just, like, a separate team of Boon Gold, Silver, Bronze?
Hey, Taro, do not fucking put that in my brain.
Boon Gray.
Boon Gray.
I would want that so bad. I mean, I have Joe, so I'm already happy with that.
I mean, you already have Patron Zerogo, who's gray, right?
And also not real.
Yeah, Patron Zerogo doesn't exist. As much as I wish it did. The sounds are in the changer.
Boon Crimson? No, that would be Taya's father come back from the dead.
No, I feel like that's gonna be like the guy that Taya calls like his his buddy.
Naito? Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, that flashback of Taya not being able to answer a scream, I don't know if they explicitly said it, but I think that was like his parents dying.
I think those were his parents, like beside him.
Oh yeah, and also fucking his mentor, like basically like bullshitting him to his face, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, no, it makes you wonder if Taya actually knows that like he's like evil, like kind of evil.
Well, yeah, in this episode, Ishiro tells him that Tokuyari is suspicious and that he's been talking to people like Naito. So yeah, we're gonna get more of that. Next week's episode, a more evil version of Yarukar called Wei Yarukar. We get to see Grand Two Risk's actual humanoid form.
I think that's like Yarukar's dad.
It sounds like the Three-Seaters are disbanding and also Engino's here.
No! I just can't wait to see where the Go-Kaijers fucking get involved in this.
Yeah.
They're gonna go into space and they're gonna bump into the Go-Kaijers, and that's how we're gonna Go-Kai change into Red Racer and Red Turbo. And that's how we're gonna get our all-car Ranger team up.
Yeah, because they have to use Mahalkin because they don't have Gokai Galleon because the Gokai Galleon got destroyed.
Well, no, they still have the Galleon.
No, Galley got destroyed in the 10-year movie.
But you forget that's canon in the Gokaiger
Who says
universe.
we have to respect canon?
Oh.
This is the Boonboomger universe where we can do whatever
Marvel
we
has made a
want.
fucking new one.
Boonbooniverse.
Taya probably paid for it.
Taya bought a fucking manufactured a new Gokai Galleon.
How do you get a new Gokai Galleon? I bought the Galleon. I don't know.
I bought the rights to Gokaiger.
I don't know. Maybe Aqua Red just went, "Hey, Marvelous."
Yeah,
There you go.
Aqua Red, who is still dead.
Aka dead?
He's not dead. He's technically not even alive.
Bosco killed him. We saw him kill him.
Yeah, it's hard to really kill the embodiment of all Red Rangers.
Bosco found a way.
He made him
He
believe
sold
he killed them.
negotiation because it no longer has a pilot.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Wait, how are you supposed to sell something that's in the future?
With enough time.
Oh yeah, Gozujin's from fucking time.
Yeah, he's from the future.
He just called up the Time Rangers and they sent it on over.
Oh fuck. Anyways, when Gokaigers show up, it's gonna be awesome because it's Gokaigers.
I just can't wait to hear the.
Yep.
I was listening to this. I was listening to that. I'm like, oh. Probably one of the
good
best.
shit.
I listened to the episode where we talked about the like the Gavv versus Gokaiger movie. Fuck, that was a fun time. That was a fun discussion. Good movie.
I remember that movie. That
Yep.
was a good movie. We should do Gavv episode 1 or Gavv the movie.
I thought you were gonna say we should do Dogengers now.
Well, that too. Oh man, I forgot how crazy this finale 2-episoder was.
Yeah, so I didn't realize the 12.5 episode was like 40 minutes. So this morning I had a choice to either watch the 2 episodes, last episodes of season 1, or the 12.5. So I chose the 12.5. So
This is what we call time management skills.
I had a very long, painful week at work, especially with my legs. So I just wasn't in the right mindset.
So anyway, we're talking about episodes 11 and 12 of Dogengers, as well as the 12.5 Idol special, but everything in due time. So episode 11 starts with them, basically, Yabai Kamen blasts them all into a separate area so they can fight, and now it's no longer nighttime.
I just love how this show just doesn't give two fucks.
Oh yeah,
It's like
they ride the
why are we
tropes like
here?
they're taming a fucking bull.
And like when they all get together, it's like, wait, how are we here? Don't
Fuck it.
question it.
But yeah, so all the heroes like stand back up and like say an inspiring thing to Jiro, but Kita Q-Man says fucking nothing. I will say though, in the fight that follows right after this, we actually do see Kita Q-Man fighting for a little before he just starts absolutely teasing the shit out of Maid Butler.
Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I stopped being social distance.
All right, this was made in 2020, so
Yeah. So they all start fighting, and I like that El Brave uses like some actual like solid metal rails as if they were ropes of a wrestling ring to like run the top rope.
yeah, Elbrave's awesome.
Yep. And then Yabai Kamen just pulls out this like bulky ass mecha fucking super form out of nowhere, and I heard Len Hart's voice again go crazy.
So good.
So I like to refer to this form as Crazy Yabai Kamen.
And he killed Jiro.
Yeah, Jiro went down. He actually died. I think he actually died. That's why they needed the gold seal power to bring him back. Fucking Oga Man just like uppercuts from the underground. And it's like, where the fuck have you been all season? I've been in the Yamatai Koku era. You went back in time? And we don't expand on that at all.
Nope. Sogaman.
But he like pulls out the other gold seal that they needed, that everyone's been looking for. And he just, Ogaman's like, I know usually my catchphrase is to go to sleep, but wake up! And then he uses the gold seal power to revive Jiro.
And he gets this cool, like, memory form.
Yeah, memories mode, it's called. It took me so fucking long to realize what the hell those were on his arms. I thought it was like the two shoulders and the two forearms were like the four heroes of Fukuoka. And then when I watched the Idol special, it clued into my head, oh, the two arms are based on the two idols.
Oh, yeah, no, I figured that out even when we watched it originally.
Maybe I did when we originally watched it, but I didn't remember it until I watched the Idol special. But yeah, that's Rookie Memories mode. And using the same gold seal power, as well as the other gold dust that they pull from El Brave's belt, Fukuoka Caliber's file, inside Yamashiron's tummy, and wherever the fuck else, everyone pulls out...
takes a picture and it comes out of his phone.
Yeah. And then we get everyone's actual first season final forms. And this is the hypest shit ever.
Oh, it's dope.
Even though Lane and I have watched all 4 seasons of Dogengers, this is still in like top 5 moments of the whole franchise. El Brave's fucking cape.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that might be one of the coolest power-up forms I've ever seen. Because that cape is fucking glorious.
I like Fukuoka Caliber. He just summons his old suit.
I like that Cute Man becomes blood orange.
Kitakuman's blood orange form, and all it is him texting Metal, "Bring me the red tights." and the other half of his quote unquote final form is just summoning Kitakuman Metal to his system as well.
And Yamashiron is just he can summon the blue and yellow.
Yeah, he stays in his fused form, but also Aoiron and Dairon are also here.
I love Yamashiron. He's so
and the fucking like stock roll call shit they do is so good.
Yep.
It's like, who are you guys? And Ogaman's like, we're the Dogengers, and everyone's like, what? And it, as the explosion goes out, they're like, wait, what?
Yeah, he like pauses, like, I need a moment to think. I've got it. Dogengers. And it's like, what? And like they infer that that's like a team name that he came up with for them, but the thought of coming up with the team name is completely unprompted and also not explained or expounded upon at all. He doesn't say anything about where the name came from or why they needed a team name. It's just, we're the Dogengers. Deal with it.
There's gotta be like a background reason for the name. I've never looked into it.
Yeah, like, obviously it's part of it is from Avengers, but I don't know what the Doge part refers to specifically. I'm sure it's on a wiki somewhere, but I never bothered to look into it.
Time to wiki it as we keep talking.
But yeah, and then Yabai comments like, "Don't fuck with me or I'll hurt Yuki," and then immediately she comes up and is okay because Eboshi Musha is a traitor. He's good now. Episode 12 opens with the bit about the medical textbooks that they usually do at the end of every episode, but they're getting it out of the way at the start, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone's like, that name sucks, but no one does anything about it, and everyone just starts fighting. El Brave almost immediately gets rid of the cape, but he still has the like thick-ass gold shoulders and chains, so it's kind of okay. They have the Mooks form a ring as he fights... What the fuck is the thing's name again? I forgot. Uzagi, the rabbit thing?
Oh, yeah.
Unagi.
Sorry?
Unagi, I think it was.
I don't think it's Unagi. That's the second part of the Shauta form.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's just the rabbit.
Yeah, the rabbit.
Yeah, so they wrestle, because that's what they do. And then, like, Eboshi Musha starts cowering in the corner. Uzagi. It is Uzagi, okay. And then Yuki is, like, wielding his spear for him until Jiro comes in and helps. Fucking Kitakuman tries to do, like, a Metal Hero-style explanation of his blood orange form, and then Metal's just like, fucking knock it off! We see Yamashiran do his legal inspection agony, where they're like, the joke is they're pointing out flaws as if they were inspecting something, but it's done so rapidly that it's like an attack, where it's like, oh, no, 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 no.
Yeah, the only thing I can see is on the Wikipedia is that it is, of course, it is a parody of the name The Avengers.
Okay. The two Fukuoka calibers do their Hakata Ori Dynamic, which feels like a nice Metal Hero nod as well.
Gavan Dynamic.
Yep. My favorite bit of this whole episode is Ogaman and Rookie trying to coordinate their jump kicks. And then, like,
don't go toe yet.
They pull it off, but it looks like they almost bump into each other in midair, even after all that prep.
I kind of like when, you know, like, when the day is done, evil has been defeated. Oh, damn it. What? We gotta walk home.
Yeah, you actually see them, like, walking out of the quarry. Yabai Kamen has like a public conference to apologize for terrorizing the city.
Sorry.
Everyone goes back to their workplaces, like Yamashiron goes back to the Yamashiro gas core, El Brave goes back to the construction garage that he works out of, Fukuo Caliber just resumes patrolling and cleaning the city. And then we have one of my favorite moments of the whole franchise, another one of my favorite moments. Kita Q-Man takes off his fucking helmet.
Yes, he did do that.
This is the only time in the entire fucking franchise that any of these heroes, besides Jiro, or like the other protagonists we meet later, take off their fucking helmet.
Yep.
I was just like, what? And of course, he's actually like a genuinely good-looking dude. Unsurprising. Oh my god. We also get a brief scene of Ogaman like recruiting someone we'll see more of in the future seasons, another hero named X.
Yep.
Although that is short for exclamation mark, I should point out.
That's cute.
You'll see when you meet the rest of his team. Then, like, some of the thugs from earlier in the season, the ones that were wearing the, like, furry outfits, they just, like, discard their evil thug gear. And then we get a scene of the two wolf siblings bullying some rando. And I noticed immediately that the rando is played by Kamen Rider Zeranos, motherfucking Yuichi Nakamura.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Rookie comes in and saves them. Jiro finally has his sit-down chat with Yuki, and while he does say that, like, I should have told you to wait for me, it's really hard to clarify if she, like, got the message that he actually loves her, but that's fucking typical of any will they, won't they anime.
I have to tell you something. So do I. I'm a lesbian.
I'm a Packers fan. And I love that, like, as part of his recompense for his evil, they just have Yabai Kamen driving them around, and he's getting pissed that they're taking so long.
Is that why he shows up in episode 12.5? It's like, who's that?
Yeah,
it's just Yabai Kamen.
That 12.5 picks up immediately after 12. Like, same scene. But yeah, so...
episode 12.5, episode of Idol, was a Blu-ray exclusive episode for the first season of Dogengers.
I passed out towards the end of it.
All this special was, like, all this episode was basically Idol being like, oh man, I love Rookie so much, he's so special, I want to do stuff with him, but he needs to be with her because she's compatible with him and I'm not, because I'm a toy. Yeah.
He needs us to be dolls so that he can have his power-up form. But also, I want to live and be with him. But he should be with Yuki. And also, there's this ultimate muscle asshole over here.
Oh, great ace.
Great Ace.
I liked him.
AKA the prequel to one of the most beloved characters we meet later in the series, Great Zed.
Shibari Man gets fucking shit on so hard in this episode.
Oh, yeah.
I just love it. It's just like, oh, wait, don't hurt him. It's like, why? Well, you know, we got to talk. When we were running.
I can't hear you over the wind!
So
That was probably my favorite bit in the episode.
judging by like the vinyl figure that like he had of him as a kid, so like if you look at Great Ace's suit, like he has like a golden like muscle suit on. I think he's actually supposed to be like bare skinned.
No. It's clearly a suit.
I don't know. I'm looking at the figure and like I think he's supposed to just be like
It's a little too yellow to be flesh colored.
I don't know.
Maybe it's supposed to be like Ultraman, where it's like
Like a tight suit.
it's like it's supposed to be like a wetsuit, but like the toy doesn't really give off that look.
Let's remember that he's also a transforming hero, so he transforms into that suit.
Transform.
I love that Ogaman continues to just absolutely shit stomp bully Yabai Kamen. Your evil headquarters will be moved into my corporate building. I am now your Oga landlord.
Your Oga lord.
Oh man. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I saw Great Ace do the fucking Hibiki thing where it's like, yo.
Yep. Yeah, you did.
Yep.
Also, it was so cute when like Yuki tries to like help. She like pretends to be like
a monster.
Villain, from Monster. And she's like, I'm gonna get you. What are you doing? Oh, is it that obvious? It's me. Anyways, bye.
I love that Great Ace tried to be evil and called himself Shaberiman Nigo.
Yeah.
And proceeds to like dummy Rookie with the "you fucking youngsters" spiel.
Yeah, poor Shabari man. He got like tied up and shit. He's like, why is this happening? Because like he's a fan of Great Ace, but Great Ace doesn't give a shit.
I love that Great Ace was like, in my day, we didn't use weapons or bad CG. Meanwhile, earlier in the flashback, that one fucking shot where like the mooks are down, and then there's just a hard cut to them not being there. Seconds later, the explosion goes off. And as for the weapons, that reminded me of that meme of Kamen Rider Ichigo. I see you use a sword. Do your feet not work?
Feet not work, bitch.
But yeah, Great Ace just gets like way too into promoting himself. It's like, look at my manga. It's kind of a different story than my TV series.
Do you get it?
Do you get it?
Do you get it? It's a joke on how Shotaro Ishimori's mangas were completely different from the actual shows.
I figured it was something along those lines.
Kamen Rider, Kikaider, Go Ranger, Inazuma, and those are the only four that I can think of at the moment. But yeah, those four manga have nothing in common with with like the other shows.
So
go ahead.
I like the like when like the idols are fighting or whatever like that. Like the nicer one, she like basically her only ability is she makes a barrier by like pushing away the enemy.
Also, something I want to point out and complain about, like the two of them are still both idol. Like neither of them have like a unique name or identity. They're still both idol.
I just have there's the good idol and the grumpy idol.
I'm not so gruff, and we're the idols.
Yeah, so I like this was like I'm not saying like this was like a bad special. I just don't think it needed to be 40 minutes long.
It did feel a little padded.
Yeah. So like it was definitely like if they took Great Ace out entirely, like honestly, like it would have shortened the episode by half.
At least it ended with Jiro and Yuki on an actual fucking date, so props to that.
Oh yeah, they like literally straight up tell Yuki it's like go on a date with him.
Progress.
Take him out.
And it ends with them going to an amusement park, and it's just like El Brave's like, it must be this much high, it must be this hold. Aha, I win.
Oh yeah, no, they like literally tell Yamashiro, like, oh, you're only 3 years old, you're not allowed to ride. I'm like, wait, he's 3? What?
Oh, yeah, the mascot character was only made in like 2018.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Gotta remember, they're all mascot characters. Hell, Ogaman's younger. He was only made in 2019.
Wow.
In theme park adjacent updates, I bought and have been playing Planet Coaster 2 this past week.
Hey, let's go.
I don't know why my brain thought Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I mean, it's basically that. I can build roller coasters in it.
Can you make people like fall off and die?
Yes.
Cool.
I've watched videos of other people doing that.
Yay.
I've made roller coasters that go straight through the sun.
It just reminds me of like that guy you watched who like did that airport simulator and he just
let's game it out.
Yeah.
I still watch that dude. He's so funny. He breaks every sim game he gets his hands on.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I've watched videos of people in Planet Coaster 2 making water slides that are like kilometers tall, and they just like drop people into a free fall right into a pool.
Oh my god. But no, I as much as like long as I thought the special was, I did it was cool. It was nice that we got more like world building for Idol. So.
Yeah. It was nice that it happened, but I honestly don't feel bad that I missed it while we watched Dogengers the first time, if that's complicated.
It kind of almost makes like their sacrifice kind of pointless, but then like they sacrifice themselves anyway, so like
yeah.
Great
it was their choice this time, I think.
Great Ace was really fun.
Yeah.
And that will do it for Dogengers for the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, season 2 is so fucking wild.
Yeah.
Leave it in the leave it in the comment section. Do you want us to do a season 2?
Season 2?
Yeah. Nice buddy.
We still need to do more Akiba Ranger. I was looking at.
We need to finish Akiba Ranger. We need to finish After 5. Like
yes.
One more after.
We need to finish Sento Gear just to get it done.
Well, at least the first season, given there's fucking 5 of them.
We need to see the debut of Chris.
Yeah. In her Ichibal form.
Whoa.
All right.
Also, I need to see more of the fucking just the roommate getting fucked over constantly. That's been my favorite part of Sinful Gear is just like
her abusing the shit out of Miku.
Just the roommate just constantly being like denied and unappreciated.
Wow, rude.
Just there looking in the library, looking over into the hospital window and seeing her, and like, Hibiki. So good.
All right. Jikai Radio Sentai Castranger. Looks like our feature topic for next week is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers: A Friend in Need.
What?
So, since we're waiting for the last episode of Outsiders to come out to do 5, 6, and 7, we can finally do something that's been on our docket for the last like year. And since
it's this episode. Fuck yeah! I'm sorry.
Yeah, so since next year's 2025, so a lot of the Power Ranger stuff we're talking about next year's SPD focus.
Sick.
I thought, why not we talk about A Friend in Need, the backdoor pilot to Saban's Masked Rider.
Oh, right.
The Power Rangers team up with the Masked Rider.
Oh my god.
It's so cool.
And to join us for that, we actually have a guest next week for it.
Oh?
Zio Agito.
Oh.
Neat.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right. Thank you to everyone for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. Shout out to our currently active patrons, which includes Blaze, Armor Hide, Sentai VT, Vegas Bear, and Jack Plier. Thank you very much for supporting what we do.
Yeah.
As always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Discord, merch store, all of our cool shit. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably make a Castranger Blue Sky account. Given that most of the Twitterverse seems to be migrating over there these days.
Twitter's still very much thriving from my point of view.
I'm thinking maybe next year, new account, Blue Sky, Garzilla the Geek.
The only thing keeping me from fully migrating over to Blue Sky is I need functionality where when certain accounts I follow make new posts, I want notifications on my phone because I don't always have time to scroll through my timeline.
I have 305 people I follow on Twitter, and I don't feel like finding those people on Blue Sky.
There's actually an extension on a Chrome extension that like you open up your Twitter followers and it provides you a list of their accounts on Blue Sky. So there's a way to make that easy.
Well, anyways, I'm too used to Twitter. Staying in Twitter.
Anyways, we're not gonna talk about that too much. Thank you all once again. Let us know what you thought of these episodes in the comments. Let us know what you would like us to talk about in the future, and we will see you next week.
Stay Sentai.
Stay
'Cause I haven't said that in a while.
Stay Ultra.
Stay Garo. In fact, I'm gonna do one. Stay Garo.
Stay Garo.
Go back
thanks, guys.
to Garo and stay there.
Huh.
All right, bye.